Hey guys, so I just want to give my perspective as a primarily Battlefield player. Probably the last time I played COD seriously was like Modern Warfare 3. Even then it was kind of tailing off at that point. I think Modern Warfare 2, maybe even before. And then it was kind of like, just light play, more or less. So yeah, I just want to talk about some things I liked, some things I didn't like. In general, I think the feeling was really, really good. I mean, of the what we had in the beta, it was not everything that we had. It was obviously not the whole game, just a few selected playlists that we had access to. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold right now, as at the time of recording, so that's why it's a bit. But yeah, I enjoyed the weighty feel of the weapons for sure. I mean, compared to Battlefield, if you're a Battlefield player, I mean, you'll really like it compared to the previous CODs. That was a bad kill. Especially, the latest ones. It was all kind of getting samey, like really samey, to the point where every new game kind of had just a new locale, but gun mechanics, anything like that, it wasn't changed. There wasn't any overhaul. Well, that was a wrong time to use the stem, so I had to use two stems. At least we're capping it. So yeah, it was really feeling samey. There was no change, and this is the first Modern Warfare Call of Duty that it actually feels like there's some huge changes that they've brought to the game. Like, really made it better. Well, that guy's is in there, staying in there. That's a good spot actually to stay there. But yeah, the weapon mechanics feel so good. I mean, wow. It feels really so nice. After playing the Alpha 2v2, some people say this changed. I'm not seeing much change. Maybe just change in like smoke and like effects. Oh, did I kill him? Yeah, I did kill him. In some smoke effects, but it really feels nice. I mean, it feels like a real gun almost. If you've seen that video where the guy talks about the animations and the stuff that they did to make it feel more kind of in your face almost, and yeah, so all the gunplay mechanics, it feels really solid. I would say even better than Battlefield, like some of the older Battlefields for sure. I would say, I mean, older, I'm talking about Battlefield 1. Or on par, maybe, on par. I don't know. It's hard to say. It feels really crisp here. Feels really crisp. Especially having a handgun. And that's kind of a test. That's a big test of your game, how it feels. If you can play with sometimes I'll just whip up the pistol. Especially the 50 GS, I believe it's called. The Deagle, basically. If it feels nice and if it feels solid, then you've got a real game on your hands. And that's how it was always with Battlefields. You've always had a crisp and weighty feel with your pistol, and you can get some kills that way too. And it wasn't just like a side gun that you'd literally just last few shots to finish off the enemy. And that kind of brings me off to another point, which is the time to kill. They've reduced it significantly for this Call of Duty to a point where some people have been feeling that they've not been enjoying it. I guess if you're used to the Call of Duty feel, like the previous Call of Duty, where it takes like a dozen or more bullets to down someone, to kill someone, I guess then you would feel that it's not your cup of tea. But for me personally, I really love that. I really love the time to kill. I think they've nailed it. I think they got it. I don't know if I get that kill. I think they've nailed it. I mean, it's just the right amount where it's not too much, not too little. Like you can get someone with a pistol actually, whereas in previous Call of Duty I feel like that was impossible. Well, I'm a bit of a trouble here. Where did that guy go? Yeah, then flashed me and then ran in. I was trying to shoot at the legs, but no. pull out the pistol. But yeah, no, it's the time to kill. They completely overhauled it, and for me, as I say, it feels really, really nice. The fact that you can just go with a pistol and you can kill, or with a shotgun, you have the 7.25 shotgun, which is the over and under 2-shot shotgun. The two what would you call it? Two barrel shotgun. Yeah, double barrel shotgun. You can get like one if you're close enough. If you get probably the upper chest area, get one shot kill. That shotgun is so satisfying to use. I mean, that's the whole theme I've found in this game. It's just most of the weapons are so satisfying to use, and it's so satisfying to get a kill. It's not just, back in the days it used to be the hit markers. The hit markers used to make it feel so satisfying, but now you've got the actual gunplay mechanic, the gunplay mechanics that make it feel satisfying. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit, but yeah, in general, I would say compared to Modern Warfare, compared to Battlefield, they've really nailed the gun mechanics and gunplay. It feels really, really, really nice. I would say on par or even better than Battlefield. Like, for example, Battlefield 1, that was the last one I put. I haven't played Battlefield 5 that much, but yeah, from what I've seen, I'm not really been interested in it. But yeah, some of the things that I feel are missing from this game as a Battlefield player, I would say spotting. Maybe not on these smaller maps, but on the Ground War. Ground War is another game mode that they added late in the beta, so I got a good few rounds in, but it wasn't that much time as with these 6-on-6 or 10v10 modes. But yeah, the fact that there's no spotting, I think they could have done somehow with spotting, like at least audio, maybe not visual, but somehow, so you could let people know where they are, especially in Ground War. But also in some of the bigger maps like the caves, that would have been really useful. Oh man, if you could spot in this game, jeez, that would have been sick. Oh yeah, next, probably the fact that there's no destructive environments, and that probably goes more so for Ground War, gameplay mode. No destructive. It just feels kind of, after you've played Battlefield, and you can pretty much, Battlefield 1 at least, you can pretty much level the map. A significant portion. Like sometimes if there's someone hiding in the house, you can just mortar or send a few rockets up in there and just pick the house clean. And it's really cool, actually. It changes the whole map. But here you've got a lot of buildings that are not going anywhere, so after you played Battlefield, it's definitely noticeable. It feels kind of old, school in a bad way. But I guess it's COD, so you can't expect it. You can't expect too much from it. And also, I don't know if it's just the beta or that's how it's just going to be, but I noticed there was less teamwork in Call of Duty than there is in Battlefield. Like, I feel sometimes in Battlefield the guys, they would sacrifice their own. I do that a lot, and I see a lot of people do it. Nobody really plays for KD. So you sacrifice yourself. You throw your body at just to get something, like to get a objective, or to flush someone out of. I feel like this. I feel like I get a bit campy sometimes, and these areas is hard to see. I'm kind of used to defend. That's another thing. Nobody kind of defends here, but I'm not sure if it's meant for. You probably get called out for camping. I feel like I play a little campy sometimes. But I feel like, to be honest, in my defense, I feel like it's more like defending rather than anything else. Defending your flag. Like, you've got AB, you hold AB, or if you've got BC, you hold BC, and then you defend at that point, because they mostly come through these. And the B flag is like the most important one that you hold. But the shadows, sometimes it's so hard to see inside. But yeah, anyway, I hope the teamwork will improve. I'm kind of rambling on here a little. the match is about to be over. But I feel like the teamwork hopefully will improve as the game gets released and people kind of realize, you know, that it's better to play as a team rather than play for KD. But yeah, these are just my initial kind of thoughts. I'm going to be doing more videos on the comparison, probably both before the full game comes out and when the game comes out, so make sure you subscribe. But yeah, there was a fun little game from what I remember. It was weird how I got placed, but I guess he got a higher score for other things. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Bye.